This is ICP number 10. I am Charles Scola, and this is a brief interview. So basically, this ICP is about changing hyperparameters in this neural network code, and it's very, very straightforward. So first off, the main thing is if you run this on Google Colab, it takes a while. So what you need to do first is you need to go up here and change the runtime type to GPU. However, it's important to note that I had issues changing this with my old laptop, but using a better computer kind of fixed that issue with me. Yet not that many people are lucky to be able to have access to a better computer, so you might just have to wait a while if you're unable to work on it. So basically, we're just changing hyperparameters and examining how what happens. So, for instance, the first thing we have to change is the training ratio, which is where is it? It should be training test plate right here. So to change the training ratio in this, you just change this value. So in general, with neural networks, you want to train a lot more than your test. So testing for 30 is fine. Anything other than above 40 will give you less accurate results because neural networks do better the more it has to train. Next, we have to change the number of layers in the model, which is right here. Layers can go either way. It really just adding a layer increases the complexity of the network, which sometimes is good, sometimes not, and reducing it the same way. Change the dropout ratio of the model, which basically allows right here, which basically allows each layer the ability to kind of like ignore a few of the neurals inside each layer, which is a good thing in order to avoid overfitting. Yet too high a dropout ratio will cut out important layers or important neurons. So that's not good. Reduce the sampling of negative neural treats. So that is up here somewhere, right here. So just decreasing this number in general is bad because you want as much sampling as you can get in order to train a network. So really, a bigger number will be beneficial, but it'll cause more time. Next is to change the batch size. So the batch size is right here, and that basically is how many times times how many different data points you put in per epoch. In general, a higher batch size is worse because it's not able to train as much, yet it is a lot faster. So you have to find a balance depending on your machine. Like right here, it took 8 seconds to run it, which seems pretty fast, but that's because I'm using GPU. And if I wasn't using the GPU thing, it would have taken an hour. Yeah, I spent half an hour with some of these models on my other laptop. That was fun. So basically, to do that and compare it with this graph, which kind of explains the data points I've been doing. Okay. Well, thank you.